guys, and welcome back to the Football Rundown with another match vlog today. Stockport County take on Wigan Athletic at Edgeley Park. Wigan obviously won midweek 3-0 against Peterborough at home, whilst County won 2-0 back to win ways against Shrewsbury away from home. And obviously both teams meet today at Edgeley Park. It should be a good game. It's actually decent weather as well outside today. A bit of sunshine early on. Hope it's here to stay. Fairly warm day as well. So yeah, should be an enjoyable day and hopefully an enjoyable result from Stockport County's point of view. We made 6 changes midweek. I'm interested to see how many players does Chalna go back to from the team that played against Barnsley, or does he stick with the players which got the 2-0 win against Shrewsbury midweek? Very, very interesting. I'm sure we'll find out in just about an hour from now. So let's get into the match day vlog. Right, on our way to Edgeley Park, what are your thoughts on that team selection, Adam?
It's I like how we're going with back 4, because if the game's on next weekend, and we'll have to go with back 3, which I think go. But yeah, back 4 is the best for us. But I feel it should be an interesting game today. I don't know why, but I feel like it's going to be a 0-0, so I'm going to try to ignore that, say 1-0 County. But we're going to, what is it, 5 games have we conceded? So they're going to be tough to break down. But yeah, I'm not expecting it to be an easy game by any means, even though they are 16th.
Yeah,
yeah, I think it might be tough.
Put you out of the camera there. Sun's shining in Stockport, which we weren't expecting in October. I think it's an interesting team. I think we're right to cross there. Quickly go over, yeah. So interesting that he's gone with Cal Wotton over Tanto Alafi.
Yeah, I feel like we should be starting off first. We should slowly start in February, I feel like, as well.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we're both in agreement on that one. February on the bench, Louis Barry's back in. Fiorini gets another start. Overall solid back 4, so I think that's much needed.
I've got faith, I just think it might be a bit scrappy again.
Yeah. Having Jay Mingy back in is a big thing for us. So I'm looking forward to the game. I think we've got a solid defence. We're up against a team that likes clean sheets, but I think we'll break past them today. I think we'll win the game. I'm going to say 2-0. Hopefully, Louis Barry with a bit of magic, and hopefully,
I hope I'm wrong then.
Hopefully, Cal Wotton can produce the goods like he did with a second goal midweek.
Yep.
What are you going with?
I'm going to say 1-0 County. I'm going to ignore the thoughts I'm having, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is a draw. Not going to lie.
All right, let's get into the match. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, Stockport County do get the win. I thought Wotton could have got on the end of it.
Yeah.
There'll be a minimum of 3 minutes time allowed. A minimum of 3 minutes time allowed. Very much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Well, I'm back from Edgeley Park now. Obviously, the game finished 0-0, no goals. It's a point on the board for Stockport County. I can't help but come away from this thinking Adam was absolutely spot on pre-match when he said, you know, he had the thought it was going to be 0-0. He was hoping it wouldn't be 0-0, but he couldn't get away from the fact that Wigan have kept a lot of clean sheets in the last few games. He didn't think it was going to be an easy game for Stockport County. He thought it would be a tight game. He did think it would have very few goals in it. He said 0-0, but if he was pushed for a winner, he would say that County would win the game 1-0. So in both those predictions he made, he knew it was going to be tight. Me on the other hand, thought it would be 2-0. I thought the County would sort of carry on the momentum that they had from the game against Shrewsbury, winning again, back to winning ways. It just wasn't our day. You know, we probably dominated most of the game. I think that's fair to say. I thought Wigan were okay in the first 15-20 minutes. I thought they had a decent first half overall. Neither side really pushed that much, but in the second half it became very clear that Stockport County were the dominant team. The ball was constantly in their half. They were constantly having to try and clear the ball. We were constantly piling pressure on them. We just weren't able to break them down and get that all-important goal to split us in the game. So yeah, disappointing really in a lot of ways, but at least we managed to take a point against a team which are probably in a lower position than they would like to be so far this season. They're probably better than the 16th place that they went into this match day in. So yeah, I mean, there are positives to take from the game, but when you draw 0-0 and you're pushed and probed, but you haven't managed to get the result, it's always disappointing. So yeah, it's one of them. We take a point. We know we've been the better team. It's just disappointing we couldn't take the chances we had. I thought that Barry had an okay game. He had glimpses of moments going forward, but he also had moments where he was shrugged off the ball quite easily. He also had moments where he just wasn't quite at it. Cal Woodson started the game. I see the logic behind it from Challoner's point of view, but he huffed and puffed, but he just couldn't get that goal that that he was probably looking for as well. And Tanto came on with probably not enough time really left in the game to make any form of an impact. So that's maybe the slight criticism you could have of Challoner. I thought Odin Bailey came on at half time. I thought he looked really bright. I was really impressed with him, to be honest. And Nick Powell the same. I thought Nick Powell came on and was looking to create chances, and that's what we wanted to see so far this season. A lot of fans have wanted to see Odin Bailey and Nick Powell play, and Challoner gave into that at half time by bringing those two players on. I know there's people, regular viewers of the channel, who would be happy that Nick Powell came on as a sub, and his performance today certainly wouldn't say that off the back of that he wouldn't deserve to play again. I thought he was very, very good. So hopefully we do see more of Nick Powell going forward, and the same with Odin Bailey. But as I say, not the result we were looking for, but it's a point on the board. We have to take the positives. 0-0 at Edgeley Park, and we move on to hopefully the game next week that should hopefully, fingers crossed, go ahead. Wycombe at Edgeley Park once again. All being well, and it does go ahead. You can see the match vlog after this one will be coming up next weekend at Wycombe, as I'll be there. As I say, hopefully it does take place, but hopefully everyone's enjoyed the match vlog today. Not the result we wanted, but there were positives to take. So yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Like the video, of course. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as well. Subscribe if you are new. As always, thanks for watching.